Let me know who is watching live. I think there's a little bit of a lag, so I'll let you guys hop on. Let's see. Hello, hello. Yay! Okay, I'm live. I wanted to do something very, very special. Today is the last day of our birthday sale, of the last birthday sale. We're not going to be doing the sale again next year. And this is also my last live stream for 2024 on YouTube. And I thought we would celebrate. I am in my robe. I don't have makeup on. I just threw on some lip gloss, but I have an event to go to later and I only wanted to do my makeup and dress once. So this is what you get, but I just wanted to come on and do a shop with me, a celebration, expand our container, answer any questions for spiritual business owners, female entrepreneurs. Today is the absolute last day to use the Alchemy 24 code, which gives you 24% off all my courses and bundles, except for my 3 core offers. I'm changing my business model massively for 2025. And so a lot of traditions that we've done are going to be going away, and then we're going to have new traditions and new things opening up. What's coming up for you? Hi, Eve. Hi, Rebecca. Let me know if you guys have any questions about various courses. So let me tell you about my 3 core offers that are definitely staying for 2025. In fact, this is going to be my 3 core offers. So the 99 Realm membership is going to be everything in 2025. And in this membership, you get 1 course or masterclass a month. And then there's also bonus Q&A sessions where I show up live and you can hang out on Zoom and ask any questions and meet the other ladies. And we also have men in there. So meet the other ladies and men and just connect with people. And we also have these transmissions that I do a couple times a month where I'm sharing my own sort of journey and behind the scenes. So it's like a behind the scenes look. So that's what's happening in 99 Realm. And for December, the theme of 99 Realm is relationship skills. So you get the Divine Hug class in there, the master class. And then on 12/12, so December 12th, 2024, I will be showing up live and doing a deepening call, meaning any questions that you have from the Divine Hug, your questions will be answered. People who have the university bundle or all the things bundle or Kainat have access to the 99 Realm. It's already in your portal. There's 2 ways to sign up. You can either do the monthly membership, which is $222 a month, $222 a month, or you can do 1 year with me. If you're like, no, I already know I'm all in, you could sign up for a whole year, and that's going to be the biggest value. And then you get access to those courses and then the bonus Q&As, and that way you can connect with other women and ask me any questions. Okay, so that's 99 Realm. What I have other than that, the next thing I have is the All the Things bundle. Hi, Audra. Hi, Elle. Hi, Monica. Hi, Goddess. So All the Things bundle is my new version of the university bundle, in which you get all my current courses, which is about 75 courses in there. And then you also get all future courses for 2025, like anything I launch. You also get the 99 Realm membership. And you also get 4 office hours for 2025, 1 for each quarter. So what this is going to look like, let me just give you a taste of what this looks like. So people who signed up for the All the Things bundle this month, they will be joining us live for 12/12 for all the things, for the 99 Realm Q&A. They will be joining me live twice this month, also for Huntress. We have 2 calls left for Huntress in December. So that's 3 opportunities to be live with me just in December. And then in January, they're also going to be live with me for their office hours. And then if I'm doing anything live inside, which I will be doing live, something in 99 Realm. So with these portals, you're getting live energy in case you have any questions. In case you're like, Mina, I watched this lesson, I did this, can you go a little bit deeper? Can you riff on this? Can you answer my specific question regarding this? So that's what's happening in those two portals. Kainat is my closest proximity container with me. So with Kainat, you're going to see me all the time. We've got 2 office hours a month. You get whatever live is coming in 99 Realm. You get any live courses. So Kainat students are going to be seeing me all the time. So let me give you an example of that. In Kainat mentorship, which is like 1-year mentorship, they're going to be seeing me in the 99 Realm this month. They're also going to have 2 more office hours for December. They're also going to join me live for the 200 sessions. So that's already like 5-6 things. They're meeting me live in December. And then in January, again, live in the 99 Realm. And then with what's different for Kainat is that they're getting deepening calls from Manifest. So we're in the money and prosperity semester right now in Kainat. And so they get my Manifest course, but they're not just watching the digital. They're getting deepening calls, like mentorship calls. So we're going to watch one module and then they get a deepening call, and then a next lesson and then a deepening call and the next lesson. And so they're joining me for like real, like hardcore mentorship where they can ask me anything. They're on camera, they're on video, they're on audio. And so it's like real mentorship, right? So that's my closest proximity. And that is application only, and you can apply. All the links are in the description box. So that's what's happening in there. I will, my individual courses will always be on sale on my website, but I'm not going to be promoting them as much because I will be channeling all my energy on these 3 core offers. So this is a really good opportunity for anyone that's got a course in mind. You can go ahead and use the Alchemy 24 code to get the 24% off. Goddess said, I like buying the courses individually when I'm ready. They usually just find their way to me at the right time when I need it. Will I lose the individual courses that I already have? If the courses that you purchased were lifetime access at the time that you purchased them, then no, you will not lose them. Mina, what course would you choose for a 17-year-old who desires right now is to build lots of wealth? So I would say if you've already read my Lady Balls book, I would say the best thing you can invest in is the nervous system reboot. If I had known this from being a teenager, I probably would already have been like even a billionaire, like have not had removed so many of the hardship lessons, which I wouldn't change anything in my life. Like that's what led me here. But if I could teach one thing for the rest of my life, the one thing that will make the biggest impact on your life is going to be the nervous system reboot, because that's what blocks you from connecting with the divine. So a lot of people do religion with no connection with God because you need a regulated nervous system to be able to talk to God, to be able to have your intuition online, to be able to hear those downloads. And so if you're only going to be able to afford to invest in one thing, or you're like, my container is full, I just need this one thing, unless you're being naturally called to something, like always truth test and listen to your heart first. Nothing anyone can tell you should overwrite your heart, your guidance. However, if you're like, no, I just want you to tell me, go for the nervous system reboot. That's going to be the one that will give you all the tools that you need to regulate your nervous system so that your intuition is on board, so that you are talking to God, so you are receiving those downloads. Audra said, do you still have the $1 Million Babe Money course, or is it integrated into MDB course? Yeah, so I do have the $1 Million Babe Money course. Thank you for asking. I have some things that have similar names, which I kind of, I know that can be kind of annoying, so sorry. Here is the $1 Million course, money course. This is different than just the Million Dollar Babe course. Maybe I'm gonna eventually change the names. So this is my money course. I do have this course still available. It's one of my best sellers. If you have the Millionaires Play Shop, then there is a code inside Millionaires to upgrade to the money course because Millionaires is already included in the money course. Also, Millionaires has been on a little bit of a flash sale for the last, I think, 2 or 3 months, which my team keeps forgetting to change it. It's supposed to be 555. That's what its price was for a really, really long time, years. And we had reduced it to 288, and then we kind of just forgot and never changed it back. So right now it's at 288. It will be changing tomorrow, just so you know. So if you can't do the full money course right now, which I do highly recommend, and you can only do Millionaires, here's that link. And all of these are in the description box. And of course, you can find all my courses on my website at TheUniverseGuru.com. Yes, Hamina, you look so pretty with no makeup. I bought the gut level response and I love it. Do you think I can use this course to connect with my customers, ideal clients as well? Thank you. Yes, Jess, because you know that training I have in there where you learn what gut level response you're getting or what response you're getting from the different energy centers. Well, with your clients, you could either get a spiritual response, you can either awaken desire or you can awaken pain points. And I know a lot of coaches talk about awakening pain points. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't want to awaken my ideal clients and my customers' pain points. I want to awaken their desire. I am a luxury brand and I sell based on desire, not based on pain. I've talked about this all the time, right? So absolutely, babe. I would say you want to avoid connecting so much mentally and connect more heart to heart, more spiritually. So yes, you can use that. All the stuff that I teach in there, you can use it. You can transform that into with your clients. Now, if you want more like in-depth trainings on how to do that, then the Divinely Sold, SOUL''D, sold course is perfect to learn how to sell through awakening desire versus activating pain points, which is not my thing. I don't want to do that. And there's the link for that. Thank you so much. I'll definitely be investing in the nervous system reboot. Love you. Thank you, babe. I'm so glad to hear that. I have a question. What causes binge eating constantly? Lots of things. That's too big of a topic for me to do in this shop with me, but I would say trauma is a big one. Also not getting like proper nutrients and your body constantly thinking it's hungry when it just needs nutrients. Lack of emotional control. You need nervous system regulation for that. And trauma work. Audra said, okay, I do have Millionaires with the code. I'm still filling up with current courses and also know I'm being drawn next to the money course. Yes, awesome. That's a really great one to be kind of like eyeing for the next level. And yes, you have that code in Millionaires. Awesome. What other questions? Let me see if I want to share something else. Yes. Oh, 99 Realm. The theme for the membership December is relationship skills, not just in romantically, but like relationship skills in general, right? Like female friendships, like it's the core principles are the same, but without the romantic element, obviously. And then in January, the theme will be Lady Ball. So like next level of personal power. Thank you, buying the nervous system from you. Awesome. Definitely Divinely Soul came with, does Divinely Soul comes with Million Dollar Babe course? No, it's a separate course. that Divinely Sold is my sales course. So I teach you my behind the scenes of my philosophy around selling, the energetics around sales is in Divinely Sold. I'm so excited to hear that. You're very excited. What course would you recommend for self-esteem issues? Dream Girl is huge for confidence, self-esteem. I also describe in there kind of like the difference between the two. Would therapy be best before using your work? It depends. So let me give you an example. This is the best way to know. If you feel, okay, therapy is for people when they're at a negative. So it's like, this is the normal, oh my God, I have this new thing that Irfan got me. Hold on, let me use this for the first time. This is gonna be so fun. Okay. Irfan got me this like little cutie pie. Okay, I'm gonna draw it out in here. And this will be the best way to explain this. You guys can see this, right? Okay. Okay, I get to use this. All right. So let me write it out and then I'll show you guys. Okay, this is gonna be so fun. Okay. You guys will now see that I should have been a doctor because my handwriting sucks. Okay, but I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so that's the full human. I like a better marker though. That one's like too thin. Okay, I'm in my robe, no makeup. I threw on some lip gloss, but we're doing this. Okay, so that's 99. That's the full human potential. This is like average. Okay, and then let me see. You had asked about, okay, therapy. And then this is elite performance. Bear with me. I'm going to show you, and then this is going to make sense. Okay, here we go. Let's see. How fun. Can you guys see that? Is it like turned around or do you see it normal? Do you see it? Okay. So this is like average. This is like 97% of the human population, right? It should be here, average. But if you can't even be at average, then you need therapy. So when you're like, I can't even reach at like average, I'm like not even like other people, like I can't even function, then you're gonna need therapy to get back to average. So what therapy tries to do, the aim of therapy is to come to average. Okay, like the norm, like everyone else. Elite performers, they need coaching. So elite people are people that are outliers, people that don't want average, they want extraordinary results. So there's coaching. This is where coaching comes in. So until very recently, before the internet, coaching was actually only available for politicians, celebrities, elite athletes, like really celebrated top 1% people. Those were the people that could afford to or even knew that they should be investing in coaching. It's designed for those people, like Michael Jordan's of the world. Those people had coaching. Then the internet came along and people started sharing more information. And then other people who were not elite yet, they were average, they were like, well, if all the elites are investing in coaching and getting better and better and better, right? Like here's the 99 realm, right? Like the full human potential. If that's the 99 realm. We know that what we can see is like not even 1% of what's available to us, right? So when people realize, oh my God, these elite people, the elite athletes, celebrities, the smartest of the smartest, the hardest, like the people that are the outliers, they have coaches. Average people started investing in coaching. So how you know if you need coaching or therapy is, are you below average? You feel like you can't even get into the normal? Go to therapy. Highly recommend it. I've done therapy. I had 3 months of therapy. Like there were certain areas where my trauma kept popping up and I went to therapy. So highly recommend that. But if you're like, no, I'm like already an outlier. Like I am not average. There's nothing average about me. Like I have big desires, big intentions. Like I'm going to take over the world. Like I am elite. You need coaching. I've had clients that said they spend years in therapy expecting coaching and they never got it. Like something was missing the mark. And then they found me. And then when they heard me talking about this, they realized they didn't need therapy anymore. And they were trying to get their therapist to be a coach, and their therapist was not a coach. So that's how you know. If you are below average and you come to coaching, those are the people that are like, oh, this is a scam. It doesn't work. Blah, blah, blah. Like all this stuff. Like, oh, no, this is like awful. And I got scammed. You needed therapy. You came to the wrong thing. And then, like, coaching is not made for people below average. You need therapy for that. And nothing wrong with that. It's just different things, right? You're showing up to a container that you're not ready for. Eve said, thank you. I have a limiting belief that acne scars will prevent me from finding a husband. I'm going to look into Dream Girl. Yeah, there's meditations in there that will help rewire your subconscious. Hi, Mina. I purchased the nervous system reboot yesterday. Excited. I'm so happy for you, Ishra. That course is life-changing. Not only will it give you immediate results, but the results will compound every week, every month, every year for the rest of your life. I've been working on my nervous system for a little bit over a decade now, and I'm here to tell you, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, if you have to start from zero today, how would you as a baby coach set up and branding yourself with the hope to be an elite luxury brand coach? Thank you. Suggest the feminine business coach. I'm sorry, the feminine business course, which was my first business course that I ever launched. It's called Feminine Business. Here it is. That will give you everything that you need. It will answer that question and more. Because that was for people that are baby business owners online or want to be. It will give you everything, like how I think, my cosmology, how I work. And that's best because it gives you, right when I had started my business and hit the ground running, it's like all the success is bundled up in there. I can't even tell you that now because I'm so far ahead now that it's not going to capture like the true essence of what I was actually doing then. Sydney said, there was a short time when I needed therapy, but since finding you, I've made massive progress and growth. I respond to your honesty. I love that, Sydney. Some of us have little areas. Like I went into therapy already after I had done coaching, mentoring, all that stuff, because there was this one little area of my life where I'm like, okay, this area, it's like I feel like I need therapy in this area and not like I don't feel elite in this area. I don't feel like I can jump to, I was already doing coaching. It wasn't getting me the result. Went to therapy, few months, done. It's like, okay, great. Then I can build on that. So I think driven, ambitious people like you and I, like we already have the genome to be in the elite. Like we are the alphas. We have the alpha gene, right? Like I'm talking about in Huntress. So we just need usually this little bit of fine tuning. If there's been some little bit of trauma or something in our past, you might need a couple of sessions in therapy. Research already shows that for most people beyond a couple months, it's not really helpful to be in therapy forever. Like unless you have like you need like psychotherapy or something like really extreme, most people just need a month or two. And then after that, if you're like, no, now I want to like defy the logics of human potential. I want to like not only crush the 4-minute mile, I want to be the 4-minute mile. You're going to need coaching. You're going to need coaching and mentorship. Thank you, Mina. I feel stuck in one place in all areas. Therapy or it sounds like you're in a freeze response. Coaching is not going to be good for you right now. So if Ishrat came into like my close proximity containers, she's not going to be able to get as much as the other women because she's already kind of stuck and frozen in every area of her life. So that's not going to work. Now on December 6th, I promised the students of Nervous System Reboot to add an extra lesson specifically about the freeze response. But my honest truth that I'm going to tell you, Ishrat, is you need a nervous system informed practitioner, a coach, or I would recommend a therapist that's going to get you out of that freeze response. Because you said all areas. So that's, you're not ready for coaching right now. This freeze lesson that I'm adding to Nervous System Reboot will be best for people that are not in freeze in most areas, but maybe experience freeze now and then, or have freeze in a specific area. So I sometimes go into a freeze response in certain areas, but in other areas, I'm the top 1% and within the top 1%, right? So that's where coaching comes in. I think a lot of people right now who need therapy are trying to go to coaching and then saying things like, oh, this person's coaching a scam, this and that. No, girl, you just need to go to therapy. Coaching is for the elite, right? So it's already assuming that you are like ready to go. You are like top notch in your devotion, in your discipline, in your masculine and feminine energetics. Like you are the top of the line. You are excellence. That's who coaching is for. Yeah, I have that course. I re-listened to it. I'm interested in Divinely Sold. Can you please tell me the difference between Divinely Sold and CEO Boss Queen? Yes, so Divinely Sold is zoomed into just sales. CEO Boss Queen is all the energetics of all business, starting from 0 all the way to 5 figures, to 6 figures, to 7 figures, to 8 figures. Like you see my entire journey in there as well. So that's like when you really want to be rooted in the energetics of business, regardless of what kind of business you have. We had nurses in there, we had CEOs in there, we had hairdressers in there, we had coaches in there, we had therapists in there. Like you'll hear all the examples. So that gives you like the entire blueprint of energetics in there. Divinely Sold is zoomed into just sales. I have a lot of energy and I'm so ambitious. Yeah, so people who have a lot, so freeze doesn't mean you don't have a lot of energy. It means you have a lot of frozen energy. Right? So this new lesson is going to be called De-icing the Freeze. And that's going to be dropping on December 6th. Hi, Mina. I'm in the trading industry. I found it easy to make money, but I have the limiting belief that I'm not necessarily adding value. Why is this, and what course book would you recommend? What can you please define what does it mean for you to add value? Mina, if I have trauma, does this mean oops, I think you retracted your other message. So I have trauma. And I only do coaching at this point in mentorship in my life. Because even though I have trauma, I'm not below average. I'm already functioning at elite level. I need coaching. I need mentorship. Yeah? Babe, you can only answer that. Yeah. Are you like below, do you feel like you need to get back to base level? Do you want to be average or do you want to be elite? Excited for 99 Realm and Nervous System Reboot in December. Excited, Audra. I'm so excited to see you in there. No problem. You're the one that has to see that. Some people need both. So I was already in coaching and mentorship containers, years of it. And then there was this one area. So I went to therapy for a few months and then I continued doing coaching and mentorship. Yeah. I would not be able to answer that without like knowing you have to see that. Do you think you need therapy? Therapy generally is focused on like talking and venting, the talk therapy, unless you find a practitioner that is more, nervous system based. And coaching, we're planning, we're taking you to the next level, where it's mentorship, it's calibration. We're not just talking about our past. So another way of thinking about it is therapy is like archaeology. You're like digging to the past. And coaching is architecture. You're building for the future. Which one do you think you need? Adding value as in helping other people around me. With trading, it feels like I'm only adding value to myself. Okay, so here's my question. Why is adding value coupled in for money for you? And there's nothing wrong with that. But for example, I add value to people's life that has nothing to do with money. I add value to my children's life. I add value to my husband's life, to my community, my extended member, my family. That has nothing to do with my career, if that makes sense, right? Now, what I'm hearing you say is that you also want to add, like you want to build something passionate. You want to do something that adds value and also brings in money. That's an option, but I don't think your job has to add value in the way that you're thinking. That's just my 2 cents. So adding value, there's so many ways of doing that. It doesn't have to be from your career. Manisha said, I was asking that if I have a trauma, does that mean I need therapy or I'm ready for coaching? I'm not interested in past. So babe, so I'm a trauma-informed, somatic, nervous system-informed coach. So I help my clients with trauma, but we don't sit in the past. So that also, I would give you the same answer. Do you want to go dig up the past and work through that? Therapy is best for that. If you're like, no, I just want to build onto my future, regardless of if you have trauma or not, here's the thing. You could go to a therapist that doesn't know anything about trauma and doesn't help you with your trauma. And you can go to a coach that doesn't know anything about trauma and doesn't help you with your trauma. Those are two separate things. But depending on what kind of a flavor you need, you could go to a therapist and do trauma work, and you could go to a coach and do trauma work. It's just how it's going to work and if you are coachable. Let me give you another example that might help. I had years ago, when I first started coaching, this woman that was trying to come into my coaching container, and I refused her as a client because when I asked her certain questions, she said that she can't even get out of bed every morning. And she doesn't brush her teeth. She doesn't shower. Her husband has to like bring her food to her bed. That's not a coaching client. I recommended she find a therapist in her hometown that can come to her house. Because does this look like that this woman is ready to architect? No. And that's what life coaches do. This woman, if I took her on to as a client, would have become a nightmare because she would have been like, I would have felt like I'm not really serving her. That's not my best work. I would have felt like that's not what lights me up. And she probably wouldn't get the results either because I'm all about moving forward and she needs a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's like, you need to know that you need to come to average first, or you're like already elite and ready to go into the future. Are you doing architecture or are you like digging into the past? Yeah, I'm a female personal trainer and I want to grow online, but something is pulling me back at the same time. I want to grow so bad. What course would you recommend? I think about others. So nervous system would be great. Persecution wound in case you have trauma around being seen and heard. Those might be good options for you. Thank you for shining so bright. We are very similar. I laugh so hard at your videos. I love it. Thank you, Elle. I feel so aligned. I'm here again at the right time and I'm in London, England. Oh, welcome, Leanne. What time is it over there? Any other questions coming up for you guys regarding Alchemy 24? Our last birthday sale, last day, last live stream. Okay, 7 p.m. evening time. Hi, Kristen. Welcome in. This is my last live stream for 2024. Today is the last day of the Alchemy 24 sale, which is the last birthday sale we're doing. It feels like a lot of completion energy. So Manisha, do you have my book? You can truth test it. I teach you how to truth test everything so you know what's right for you. I truth test everything before making decisions. Hi, Noor. Yes. That's why I'm like, let me hop on. And I have no makeup on. I had threw on some lip gloss, like zero makeup. I'm in my robe still. I'm going to an event later and I didn't want to do I wanted my makeup to be like super fresh for that event and I didn't want to do it twice. So this is what you guys get, but I'm happy to be here hanging out with you. I'll hang out for a couple more minutes in case you have questions, unless you have more. I just wanted to come on and answer questions around sometimes people don't know which course will be best for them. Just hang out with you. What makes someone not want to be seen? I tend to be like this, but at the same time want to be seen and heard. So what wants us to be seen and heard is the divine feminine in us. And what prevents it is collective trauma. It's encoded in our DNA to be afraid to be seen and heard because of evolutionary history. So, yeah. I bought Ladyballs last night on Amazon Audible. Thank you. Oh, awesome, Eliane. I hope you love it. That's how you look with no makeup. Sheesh, women. LL. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm like, am I seriously gonna give them this like last live? But I didn't want to do my makeup twice. I thought about it. I don't. So I'm just gonna have to. This is what you get. You look great with no makeup. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the last live stream on both channels for 2024. Looking beautiful and happy belated birthday, Mina. Thank you, Feather. I appreciate that. Always happy to see you too. You're radiant and glowing. Thank you, Noor. Thank you, Ishra. Thank you, ladies. I wanted the manifesting babes and I was high vibe to purchase it and then I got scared and chickened out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Happy to hang out for a bit. I'm organizing and decluttering my makeup right now. Love it. Oh, I love that. I'm kind of in that energy too. I've been decluttering and organizing makeup. We just did our pantry, closets. So yes, that like new energy, releasing, creating space. Thank you, Feather. I appreciate that. She said you have pretty skin. I'm gonna be more active in December and in 2025 as well on Instagram. Not so much YouTube. I'm kind of like moving in a different direction. But this is definitely my last live for 2024 on both channels. Do you take creatine? I do not. Hubby and I watched Divine Hug this weekend and it was groundbreaking. Thank you for those tools. I'm so glad. That makes me so happy that you watched it with your hubby. That makes it extra special. Ah, that makes me so happy. I think I'm a self-aware Barbie going into Million Dollar Babe. I really require relationship container work due to childhood neglect. I think subconsciously I feel unworthy. I think we all have unworthy codes subconsciously. We're always just getting better. We're always just doing our inner work. We're always just regulating ourselves. I don't think there is a place where you like ultimately arrive and don't need inner work. Our soul came here to do really potent inner work. I just taught this in my other channel in the members only, in my live stream there, where I talked about how the soul came here with a purpose and it's learning and it's growing. So I have unworthiness issues on some level too, right? I'm always just getting better. We're all, Oprah has them, Tony Robbins has them, right? Their container is bigger. Is nervous system reboot included in Gyna? So Manisha, it is not. I think I already answered this question for you, babe. There's gonna be a 3-month version of that, like deep. Like when we get into the inner alchemy semester, we're going to be going really deep into somatic work, nervous system work, trauma work, like really deep. So they're gonna be getting like a bigger thing, like a more in-depth thing. I might choose to include that in there at that point. What I want you to do at this point, Manisha, because we've been talking so much back and forth, is make a decision for yourself. Either decide I'm not going to get Kainath or decide that you're going to get it. And either way, you're making the right decision. What you're doing right now is you're going too much in the mental plane with trying to see what's included, what's not included. My work just doesn't work like that. We're doing it the feminine way. If you decide I'm not ready, I'm not going to get it, that's the right decision for you. And I want you to 100% align with that. If you decide I'm all in, I'm doing it now, then that's the right decision for you. And I want you to 100% align. There's no such thing as the wrong decision. Just align with the decision. Where we get ourselves into all kinds of twisted places is when we put 100% of the burden on something with the mental plane. What we want is heart and brain coherence, where we're both parts of us are online and we're making decisions. I cannot imagine stressing myself out with making decisions the way you're trying to do it right now. I used to do it that way and it's painful. And even then, when you decide, you still second guess yourself. You know how that feels like? Don't do that. Don't do that. Because that way, either if you say yes or no, you're still going to be second guessing yourself tomorrow and the week after, and you're going to be half in and half out. I just don't make decisions like that in my life anymore. I just don't. So when I actually trained my team, when we have people that are back and forth, we talk them out of it. We tell them, which goes against like everything other coaches will teach you, right? They're going to say, oh, work on their objections, blah, blah. No, because that person is not 100% aligned and we don't want that energy in our containers. I say be powerful and decide this, I'm not ready. That's a power move. That's a power move. Just as the power move is, I'm ready, I'm all in. Either one, it's a power move as long as it's made from your power, from your personal power, from your knowing. That's always going to be the right decision. Some people think it's a power move to buy. No, sometimes it's a power move not to buy. Because that's what's most aligned. Okay, perfect. That helps me a lot. I needed to hear this. Yeah, I think most people do need to hear this because we make lists. Is this included? Is that the thing? It's, and a little bit of that is fine. A little bit of that is fine. But if you're basing your entire decision on that, you're not ready. Because even when you come in, you're still going to be doing that. I needed this guidance. Thank you so much. It's like an avoidance to face failure if I'm making a wrong decision. I don't believe in wrong decisions. I've never made a wrong decision. I've made the right decisions for the right lessons that I needed in my life. I've made the right decisions for growth. I've made the right decisions to realign. Because remember that God will always realign you anyways. Mina, can someone be in freeze in relationship area? You can be in freeze in any area. If yes, which course? Nervous system reboot. This actually shows me you're the right mentor for me because you're teaching me power moves in the language that resonated with me. Yes, yes. Coaching and mentorship is all about power. Power, your personal power. What you can do in your life, how you can lead yourself, how you can calibrate to new and new levels. I'm just here to be a mentor and a guide to show you what the next level could look like, the calibration, the energy. That doesn't mean you have to follow everything I say. That doesn't mean you have to agree with everything that I say. That doesn't mean you have to do everything that I say. It's just two people in their power walking shoulder to shoulder. Mina, is it possible to add a sort courses according to prices feature for your courses in your website? No, babe, because that is not how my audience would buy. That would not feel good to me. I never want you to buy based on price. I always want you to buy based on what is aligned for you. Because if you're buying based on price, you will always be limited on how much money you allow in your experience. I can't tell you how many thousands of women have told me that they thought my prices were crazy. And then they started buying, they decided they were going to buy the courses. The money showed up. They bought the courses and then more money showed up. They bought more courses and more money showed up. I do not want you to shop that way. I would never filter it that way. I'm getting so much gold from you here, even I haven't joined yet. I'm so happy to hear that. And then I only wonder what happens if I do join. That's your personal power move. You already expanded me just by this talk in answer to my question and observation. Yup. Because being in close proximity to people in their power, remember that we are social creatures. We co-regulate. That's what calibration means, right? So when you're in close proximity to people in their power, and not just me, there's other women in their power in Gainad, in their extreme power. We're all calibrating together to newer and newer levels. So when you're in close proximity, you absorb that energy. You now believe you can do things that you didn't believe before. You now can self-lead yourself through massive things. You now have people that you can run big ideas by, and they're not looking at you like you have two heads because they're not playing in the average field. They're playing in the 99 realm. That's where those people are playing. Thank you, Mina. What you said to me just clicked and I can see the inner work to be done. Beautiful, beautiful. Mina, if someone is in freeze in many areas in their life, does that mean that all of your courses are not recommended until therapy is done? That depends on you, babe. So I can't answer that because there's many people that have shown up in my world and something that I said unfroze their energy. So remember, freeze doesn't mean you don't have energy. Freeze means you have trapped energy. It's frozen. So I've had thousands of people go through my courses that were in freeze and they listened to something, that one thing I said that unfroze the energy for them. But I don't know you personally, so I can't, you need to decide that. You need to decide, what is my heart saying? Am I ready for therapy? Am I ready for coaching? You have to make that decision. And I believe in you. I believe that you will always make the right decision for yourself. I'm not going to give like a blanket statement like that because then what about the thousands of people that bought my courses and they were in freeze and they unfroze because of the things that I said or the exercises that I gave them or the tools that I gave them, right? So you know your full situation. You know in your heart the right answer to your questions. I want you to trust yourself. If you're like, nope, Mina's courses are not going to help me, I need therapy, trust that. Trust that. I don't want you to buy from me just because I have courses. I want you to buy when you are like like no one can talk you out of it. That's when I want you to buy. When I can't even talk you out of it. There have been people where I'm like, nope, that course is not going to be great for you. They bought it anyways. I couldn't even talk them out of it because they're like, no, I know that's where I'm meant to be. I'm going to trust me. You said I should trust me. That's when you should buy anything in your life. That's when you should move. That's when you should make decisions. I don't want you to be sold. I don't want you to be SOLD. I want you to be SOULD. Big difference. Big difference. Your soul knows the answer. I want you to trust yourself. That's me, Mina. After I bought my first course, I started manifesting more and bought about 16 of your courses within 6 months. I love hearing stories like that. I have thousands of testimonials like that of people saying, oh my God, I can't believe she's charging this much for the basic babe bundle. And then they bought the basic babe bundle and then they start sending me testimonial after testimonial and then they keep buying courses. And I'm like, what happened to the version of you that thought I was ridiculous for charging $555 for the basic babe bundle? And now they've manifested thousands, tens of thousands of dollars in their life. So that's what inner work is. It's not me, it's you. It's you making power moves. It's you leading yourself. It's you learning the tools and the energies and the calibration and the energetics of like, okay, what's my next level? What's my next level? I just led myself through a massive thing last week. Congratulations. That's a woman in her power. That's a woman in her power. Oh my God, that literally happened to me. Sydney said, bought Savage without having the money, and then someone decided to pay my rent as a gift just because you decided that you're gonna make that you're gonna make this purchase. You're like, money is not gonna be the one that gives me permission. I decide I'm a powerful person. The money must show up. The money must show up. That's how I make every decision in my life. That's how I've been doing it for decades now. I don't believe that I can ever make a wrong decision. And upgraded myself from a regular Dubai visa to a golden visa. Congratulations. And I kept going back and forth because of having to accept a huge gift from someone I wasn't comfortable with. This whole talk is doing it for me. Beautiful. I love you, Mina. Sending you lots of love and blessings. Love you too, gorgeous. Thank you. I received that. This makes so much sense to be 110% about the course. Those are the people that are going to get results because those are self-led people. The people that are like, this thing is going to save me because I'm not worthy and I don't have any power. Those are not the people that get results. Those are not the people that are the target audience for any personal development work. They need something else. You are basically teaching us major self-respect and to treat as a highly confident woman. Yes, because you are that woman. You have to just own it. You have to accept it. You have to see yourself as that. You're such an honest, kind, and loving human. Thank you for being you, Mina. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. Love you, gorgeous. Hi, Mina. I only ever receive money from my job. How can I burst out of the fears, that imposter syndrome, that I'm worthy of earning money from my business? So, Jess, there is an exercise in an alignment exercise in the nervous system reboot in module 2, I believe. Yes, I believe it's in module 2. It might be in module 3. There is an exercise. I want you to do that. I have a whole course on imposter syndrome, the persecution wound, but honestly, my gut is telling me that you just need that exercise. It's a subconscious exercise that will remove this conditioning. You have been conditioned to believe that money only comes from job. Nope. I'm here to tell you that's not true. That's not true. I have money coming from places that have nothing to do with my career. Zero to do with my career. And I have tens of thousands of clients worldwide that have already manifested that reality for themselves because we uncoupled from their brain that it has to come from your job. That's not true. It can come from your job, but that's one of infinite options in the 99 realm. Do you think that God is only capable of giving you money from your job? Like, no. I am living proof of that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so happy to hear that. I have a nervous system reboot too. I will do the exercise tonight. You're the best, Minat. You're still welcome. And by the way, that same exercise, do it for multiple areas. I do that exercise every week, by the way. There was a time in my life where I was doing it daily. Now I do it weekly for new areas that I want to expand into. It's such a powerful, powerful subconscious exercise. So what I did in the nervous system reboot is I put a somatic work, but I also put subconscious work, because remember that your nervous system is controlled by your subconscious mind. You need work for both of them together. That's going to give you the 1-2 potent punch. There's certainly no limitation to God. Yep, we place limitations on God. God has no limitations. God has no limitations. We put those. 111. Yay. Every decision you make, every move, make sure that it's backed up by certainty. That's what gets results in your life. Certainty. God loves certainty. That's like really a place of faith. The number one sign of faith is certainty. Mina, do you have any courses on inner child work? So there's 2 places for that: Nervous System Reboot and Basic Babe Bundle, full of inner child work. Inner child work is basically just raising your child to come meet you to where you're at now. The Nervous System Reboot will do that. And in the Basic Babe Bundle, there is a specific module on like inner child work. There's also something on shadow work in there, which is really good. I'm getting even more excited for Nervous System Reboot. That is life-changing. Do you remember that my courses aren't developed for just you and me? They've been written in my will to my children and my grandchildren. So I put the best of the best of the best things in my courses for my future generations. Like, this is what my children and my grandchildren will inherit as my wisdom. So I put everything, all the energetics, all the tools, all the resources, all the stories, all the stuff in it. I mean, I'm a manifesting generator. I healed myself of an autoimmune disorder doing spiritual inner work. Beautiful. Congratulations. You inspire me to move into spiritual coaching. What course do you recommend? So I have any of my business courses would be great. If you're like completely beginner level business, a feminine business might be great. If you're like, I am beginner, but I just want to like get into the whole thing, CEO Boss Queen will be fabulous. That's my favorite business course I've ever created. It's my absolute favorite. I feel like this is turning into a really powerful last live stream, huh? Women in their power. Men and women. I should stop just saying women, because I do have a lot of men joining my containers as well. And in 2025, this is gonna compound even more. Anything else coming up for you guys that I can answer as far as differences between courses? I think Basic Babe is still such a classic for inner work. That one touches more on on subconscious work, on belief codes. If you were to pair 2 together, I would say Nervous System Reboot with Basic Babe Bundle would be fire. Fire. Will Irfan join you on any live streams in 2025? Christian? I know you're into astrology, but are you freaking like psychic too? I can't. I'm not allowed to announce this yet, so I'm not going to answer. But I think you're psychic enough to know the answer to that. I'm freaked out right now. I'm freaked out. You're freaking me out. I know you're like big into astrology because I follow you on Instagram, but girl, okay, I can't say. I will neither confirm nor deny. Mina, I'm South African, and your name in my native language means I am. Oh my goodness, I love that. What a beautiful meaning. Oh, I love that. I am. Oh, LOL, I feel the vibes. Oh my God. Irfan is also going to be massively joining Kainat in 2025. That I can't announce because Kainat students already know that for the not the inner alchemy, sorry, the love semester. How do we get a human design reading? Oh my God, yes. So Arman is brilliant. My son Arman is brilliant at human design readings. Let me get you his link. Like any person that's done a reading with Arman, they bring their mom, they bring their husband, they bring their kids, they bring their neighbors, they bring their, like his entire business right now, other than just my referrals, is working on his client referrals. That's how powerful his readings are. Here's Arman, human design reading. Mina, I think you're gonna make me reactivate my IG as I haven't had the app on my phone in the last 3 years. I can't imagine not seeing you on my timeline. Oh, CTX. I'm going to be, let me just kind of be really honest and upfront about you guys. I'm not really ready to announce this everywhere yet, but my next level, I've been really praying on this. I've been really asking God for guidance on this. And this morning I finally made the decision because I was like, I really want to write. I'm a projector, but I'm an emotional authority. So I need to ride my emotions sometimes. And my next level to really go all in with my clients, with my students, with the next level of what I'm planning for 2025 requires me to back away from YouTube. So I'm not going to be as active, if active at all, on YouTube. I don't like that part. I don't know yet, the active at all. I know I'm not doing live streams anymore on YouTube. If I do live streams, they're going to be on my second channel only for the members, but I'm kind of going in a different direction. But what's going to happen is that energy that I'm taking back, I'm channeling that in 99 Realm and Kainat and all the things bundle. And I know that we're going to blow up the results. Like I already have tens of thousands of testimonials. I have so many testimonials. We lose them all the time. They get just lost we didn't have a system for even saving them until Irfan stepped in and he was like, what is happening? Like you're running your business like too much from the feminine, and he set us structures. But I know that in 2025, when I pull back this energy that's kind of leaking, oh my God, there's gonna be magic. So we have big plans as a family to really go next level with you and your family. We're bringing in coaching for men. We're bringing in so much stuff because I have clients all over the world that are like, Amina, but what about my husband? He wants to do inner work too now. That problem will be solved in 2025. It's going to be pure expansion. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do much marketing in 2025. I'm going to take the clients that are already in 99 Realm, that are all already in fact, I'm going to do no marketing. It's just going to be me and my stories and Instagram. That's it. That's it. That's going to be the only thing with not even marketing, just me. Hi. And so that's it. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to go all in with the people that are already there in 99 Realm, in Kainat, and all the things. We are going next level, baby. I got you. Like another level, a whole nother level. So that's where it's going to be at. Yeah, it's sometimes there's like energy leaks that at the time were aligned, but now they're not aligned. And this year, all the signs have been there that YouTube is just not the place. The live streams, the overgiving, like all that. It made sense for the last 14 years. I think I've outgrown it. It's an era that I need to complete to move into a bigger container with you guys, and that's what we're doing. So all this energy, because 99 Realm members were like, oh, how often do we get Q&As? And I was doing them kind of as bonuses, and I'm like, no, these people have said yes, they've gone all in. I should be giving them all the things. I want to buy wormhole time warping tonight. So Leanne, before you buy that, let me also just mention that you can buy that separately and you get like lifetime access. However, if you want to join 99 Realm, it's included in there and it's cheaper. You don't get lifetime, you only get access while you're a member, but you can watch it as many times as you can. I think it's for me. I've already manifested an engagement, a new home, and a job as a mom with a 1-year-old. So Leanne, with everything that I've said, if you decided, what's the most powerful decision for you right now? Mina, can you give us such power? Can you give us some tips, tricks on how you taught Armand to be such a great intuitive reader? I know he's gifted anyway, but I'm curious how you guided him. So I documented the whole, when I was training Armand, that was documented. I don't know if you guys know, some of you guys were in there with me. Let me send you the link to that. And then I'll give you some tips as well. I did a whole intensive. Both of my sons were in there. Armand was in there, and so was Ayan. And then I'll tell you what I told him. I told him, obviously, first keep in mind that he grew up in a very spiritual home with a foundation on inner work. And he's also done some really deep inner work. Like Armand's done the kind of inner work that would put most adults to shame. His listening skills, like I remember when he went through like this intense mentorship, he would listen. Oh my God, like he put Irfan and I to shame. Like he would be sitting there listening to us, and we would later be talking about him and saying, I'm embarrassed that I am a coach and I don't have those kind of listening skills. Like Armand's inner work and his masculine consciousness inspired Irfan and I to raise our game on our listening skills and our presence. Like this, he is next level. He's not just 20. He is like, he's got the presence, the masculinity, the intuitive nature of like a 90-year-old sage. Anyone that's done readings with him already knows that my clients go gaga over him when they do the readings with him. That's how he is. Like Irfan and I had to do more inner work because of Armand, because his presence. I would tell him, I'm like, I've never felt more seen and heard in my life. In fact, this is kind of embarrassing, but I said to Irfan, I was like, I've never felt more seen and heard, even by you, than by Armand. So like, I need you to raise your game. That's what I need from you. So he is like really, really intuitive because he's so present and he's constantly growing and doing his inner work. I purchased the Basic Babe bundle package a few years ago. However, I'm a self-aware Barbie moving towards $1 Million Babe. Beautiful. I think all levels have used the Basic Babe bundle because it's so foundational. I have a mystical business as well. I love that. I think spiritual, mystical people can't help but turn everything that they touch into mystical and spiritual, whether it's a business or money or love, because we have it in us. So 99 Realm is my monthly membership. It's different from the All the Things bundle. Just kind of want to mention that because I'm a little confused at some of the comments. Felt seen and heard by you when you spotted my confusion and indecision. I love you, gorgeous. We've all been there. That's just my coach training and my attunement. Which, by the way, I'm going to be adding a new lesson on how to take your coaching skills to 10x in my coaching course, which is called Conscious Couture Coach. That's coming in 2025 as well. I'm pulling energy from YouTube and I'm going bigger in my containers. I enjoyed my reading with Armand. I'm 35 and I felt like I was talking to a grown man older than me. We hear that all the time. I get emails and DMs from people saying, oh my God, your son. I feel so blessed. That's why we have to remember that our children, they're more evolved souls. They're genetically more evolved than we are. I'm so proud of him. Thank you, Rosalina. Thank you for the birthday wishes. God course is also in 99 Realm. Yes. By the way, if you go to the 99 Realm website, the sales page, you can see exactly what's in it. Let me just confirm that, but I'm like 99.9% sure that you can. I have it where you can see the inside curriculum. Let's go there now. So if you go there now and you scroll down, 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 all the way down. Yes. So right now, what we have in there, we have Wormhole. We have Divine Huck has just been added today, December 1st. Timeline jumping is in there. Dark Feminine Energy is in there. Goddess of Gold is in there. Show more. God is in there. And then we've got bonuses from Level Up Queens membership and Wealth Queen transmissions, which I just started. And so I think there's over $10,000 of courses in there already. And it's $222 a month. So $222 a month to be in there. Or you can sign up for a year. So you don't have lifetime access to these courses. You have access until you're a member. I want you to come in with the consciousness of abundance, and the consciousness of abundance is anything energy, not everything energy. If you come in like, I have to watch everything, you're going to psych yourself out because there's too much in there. There's just too much. So what I want you to do is I want you to intuitively be in abundance and say, what feels really good? I'm going to watch this. This feels good. And if something doesn't feel good at the moment, don't watch it. I don't want you to be in that scarcity, like going to a buffet and like stuffing yourself until it doesn't even feel good, because that's scarcity. That's not abundance. Ishrat, I just answered that question. When you go to the sales page for 99 Realm, you're going to be able to see what courses are included in that. You don't get to keep the courses. You have access to the courses while you're a member. After purchasing the nervous system course, how do we know what course to start with? Desire. So what desire are you being pulled towards? If you could get anything you wanted, what's the one that's like your heart is jumping for? What excites you? I have some guidance in the nervous system reboot. In the last lesson, it says, continue working with me. So I give you some guidance, but honestly, my guidance isn't as important as your own internal guidance. That's where all the magic is. How often are the live streams in 99 Realm? So Christian, up until this decision that I made today, I was doing them sort of like whenever I felt like it. So every month, like for example, God was launched live. So that was like 4-hour live stream. Wormhole was launched live. So if there's live courses in there, then you're getting live that whole month, right? And then the bonus Q&As were wherever I felt like it. Well, today I finally decided that I'm actually not going to be live streaming on YouTube anymore. And I'm going to move that same energy into the 99 Realm and Kainat and all the things and just give more there. And so all this new space just opened up by making that decision. So now there's going to be more lives than there have been. So the next live in 99 Realm is 12/12. It's on Zoom, and that's based on Divine Hug. It's crazy. I have desire for Kainat and need for nervous system reboot. So I think the answer is obvious. I just live my life in desire. That's where the magic is. When I was living in need, remember, money doesn't go where it's needed, it goes where it's desired. That's why people with big desires always have big money, right? That's where they're leading their life from desire. You are the gift that keeps on giving, something I'm inspired by and admired. Audra, that is the sweetest thing ever. Thank you. I received that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I love this. I think I will get 99. Thank you. Awesome. I'm so excited to hear that. Kristen, I would love to have you in there. Kristen, if you are, I have something. Audra, you're in 99 too. I have something that's in my mind. I asked God for guidance, and I might need Audra and Christian to help with that. If you guys are in there, there's new things coming up for me. And I have a feeling this is the sign that I needed. So if you guys are in there and you show up on 12/12, we'll talk. We'll talk about that. I'm getting it too. Awesome. I would love to have you guys in there. Oh, you're in 99 too? Awesome, Manisha. Yes. So I just made the announcement. If you go to the page, the portal, the next live is 12/12 for you guys in there. Manisha, I will get back to you. So the reason I'm saying with Audra and Christian is because I know them. They've been in my world for a while. And I know there's specific skills that I need to put in place. But I would love to get to know you. And yeah, we're gonna do more. I have things kind of like desires brewing in me, more community based in some of my containers. So that's what kind of where I'm leading. Initially, I thought I needed millionaires, but then when I went into my womb space, I realized I'm more deeply desire 99 realm. Baby Pink, this is the work that I want you guys to do. This is it. Because we are so conditioned to make decisions from the mental plane, all of us, me too, right? Because that's what society tells us. I think, right? It's like, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting. But when we really drop in, especially as feminine essence being, we really drop in, the desires of our soul are completely different. They lead us in different places. Okay, yeah. So I have a plan, a desire. I don't have a plan yet. I have a desire that I feel like you guys could help me plan. So I'll discuss that with you guys in there. Yes, I joined the day God was launched in 99. I do remember that, gorgeous. I do remember that. Yes, you told me that in there. God let you in there. Yes. That's something that I want to massively do in 2025 as well, is I want to bring more of my, like we've had tens of thousands of written testimonials from students, and then we also have testimonials recorded in kind of my programs. What I want to do is I want to publicly start celebrating more of my clients. And that way it's kind of like the highest good of all, because you will also get more eyes on me, because I'm sure that my audience wants to see more of my clients and they want to follow them. They want to learn from them. They want to buy from them. They want to, like be inspired by them. So I'm going to be really massively publicly celebrating, which means that a lot of my clients that have gotten brilliant results will be like helping me more in my Instagram, like showing up more and more publicly. That's the plan. That's the desire. Mina, is your intensive will be in Houston 2025? So this year I'm not doing in-person intensive for my January one. Like I told you guys, I know Rosalina, you just came in now. I'm retiring some of my older traditions and building new ones. So the January intensive will be happening inside of 99 Realm. So that way my kainat and all the things people already get access to it as well. It's not going to be a separate thing. So if you're in 99 Realm membership, then you'll get access to that. And the theme this year is Lady Balls for January. Yeah. So my 2025, my growth will be more in the background. My clients' growth will be in the forefront. So that's what I feel like Instagram will be perfect for that. So I'm going to be helping my clients publicly grow by showcasing them, by celebrating them. So they have that network, that support, that mentorship, and I'm going to be more in the background. So someone said, can you do a deep masterclass on identity shift and support us with rapid manifesting a new timeline? That's already in 99 Realm, and more identity work. That's where it's happening. So there is a timeline jumping intensive recording in there, wormholes in there, gods in there. My new identity course in 2025 will be coming in there. So 99 Realm would be a great kind of entry place. And then a lot of people from 99 Realm are upgrading to Kainath and all the things when they're ready, if the desire is there. Yeah. I have definitely felt the need to follow your students and buy from them without caring how much or even knowing what they are talented at. Yeah, it's like the way the divine feminine work. This is how desire selling is different from need selling. So notice that Gucci, Prada, Chanel, Fendi, all of the Dior, all of the high-end stores, they are always in the same area in the mall or in the plaza. They always are together. Have you guys noticed that? It's because luxury desire-based buyers, they don't just buy from one person, they buy from their entire, like the whole thing. So you might want the Gucci scarf and the Louis Vuitton shawl or slippers and the Chanel bag and the Fendi belt or whatever, right? You buy from all of them. And a lot of times, people who are in competition, they don't realize what they do. So like people in the wounded feminine, once they learn from a mentor, they'll try to sabotage the mentor to make themselves look good. But they're not going to attract the luxury, the desire-based buyers because that's going to turn them off. High-end people are turned off by that kind of thing. Do you ever see Louis Vuitton bashing Chanel or Fendi bashing Gucci? No, you won't. They're in silent collaboration. They're always on the same floor next to each other. They have the same buyers. People that buy from desire have more money because desire is where the money is at. Money doesn't go where it's needed, it goes where it's desired. And so they work together. And so the smartest people know to never bash their mentors or always stick close to their mentors because that's when they also shine. And the smartest mentors know that the best way to shine is to have students that outgrow you. Your students should be making even more money than you, have better marriages than you, be more success, be shiny even more than you. Because they are not only working with their own consciousness, but they're now taking yours and amplifying it too. Of course, you're going to have those people that are even bigger than you. I have so many students that have millions of followers, making millions of dollars, have beautiful marriages because that's my mentorship. And those are the people I'm going to be showcasing. Those are the people that are getting massive results. the people that are like overcoming trauma, the people that are like leading themselves through difficult things, the people that are making their first $1,000 days, the people that are making their first $100,000 months, the people that are already multimillionaires. Oh my goodness. With beautiful marriages, let's showcase these people. Let's take the next level and showcase them so that we can all be in this beautiful network together. I feel like an older version of you with the autoimmune and the other traumas. Let's change that. Let's heal that. Let's put you in the future self realm. Let's make it where you're like having even better results than I've had. Because you are capable of that. With mentorship, you can go even further. I love this concept of buying from desires, Mina. That's the divine feminine way. That's where the magic is. That's where the money is. When you need money, you always get so much. When you desire, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I did send the link for the human design reading. Did you need it again, gorgeous? Let me go ahead and send it again. I'll also put it in the, I'll pin it to the comments later. Oops. Here you go. So the students that have been in close proximity with me, they've been working with me, they're getting results. Those are the students that I'm going to be featuring. I'm so happy and grateful for your sacred work. Can you help me with healing my acne? The Dream Girl course will be great for getting that subconscious work, and then also look into removing dairy if you have that, and maybe the carnivore diet. There is a beautiful YouTuber, what's her name? Her handle is Steak and Eggs Gal. She had horrific acne, completely gone. You can also follow her. She eats carnivore. Actually like staying close to my mentors. I feel I learn and grow. Oh yes, even mentors that I'm not even signed up with presently, I still in communication with them all the time. Because when you go deep with someone, you can learn so much more. And mentors, especially who are always growing themselves, you can't leave them even if you want to, because I'm like, I want to see what they're doing next, right? But people in the wounded feminine, they think they have to bring other people down to make themselves look better. No, that's not how it works. Gucci is not out there bashing Chanel. They're on the same floor. They share clients. They share success. They understand feminine desire. Yeah, absolutely. How much carnivore are you, Mina? How often or not at all do you eat carbs? So I don't ever eat carbs more than a certain amount a day. So even when I'm like having a cheat meal moment, it's always going to be under 30 grams for me. Over that is just doesn't feel good to me at all. My body doesn't like it. I don't like it. So I would say I'm 99% carnivore right now. And you can always tell. Here's how you can tell. If you're ever unsure, just look at my skin. And my skin just, if I start going too much in the carby direction, my skin will just reflect that. I'm not wearing any makeup right now. I have an event in the evening and I only wanted to do makeup twice. So your skin will just reveal all your secrets anyways. So they say that your skin, if you took your stomach and turned it inside out and you could see the gut microbiome, like your skin is basically that. Now, for many years, I did it strictly, keto and carnivore strictly because I had more serious things that I was working on. The reason I allow myself some few higher carb days, which is always less than 30, is because I don't like, I'm at my ideal weight and like, I don't have the autoimmune stuff anymore. So I allow it. I don't always feel good when I do that, I'll be honest with you. But sometimes I have those days. Yeah. You got the link, babe? The Armand's link? And if you look at the most successful people, right? Like Oprah, um, always talked about like her mentors. What's his name? Tony Robbins talks about Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn was Tony Robbins' mentor. Yeah. You know, what book are you currently reading? So my family, we have certain books that we read every year, like they're kind of like traditions. So we're like going back into that. If you want a list of those books, they're on my Amazon store. I'll find it for you. The book club that we started in Kainath is I have the link somewhere here. We're going to be reading what is the book? It's Audra. Do you remember? Someone remember what book that was that I just recommended? Was it Big Magic? Yes, Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. You know what it is? People stolen the money from you. How will you manifest it back? Or in generally will do. I love your book list on Amazon. Yes, let me pull it up. It's here somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where the link is for it. Oh, here it is. Here's my Amazon store. I haven't updated in a while, but I will. But all the books are in there. I just heard the Supernova Queen updates on 99 Realms last night. And Mina, I was so moved by it. I felt very activated by those. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Manisha. Okay, so Nisha said about money. I don't believe that someone can steal anything from me. So I had in my 20s people like actually steal money from me. I manifested it all back. So it's only because my own consciousness needed that experience to grow and learn. And of course, like, follow all the legal rules. Like if you have to report things, like do all that. But I don't believe what's mine can be taken away from me. It's only my own consciousness that needs tweaking. All right, babes, any other questions about any of the courses before I let you guys go? I'll update, there's 49 books in there right now, so that's quite a lot, but I'll add more if I think of any more. Oh, Big Magic isn't in there, so let me add Big Magic. That way we can find it easily. Okay, here it is. I always forget, how do you add it to my store? Oh, here it is, add to list. Shopping list, my store. Mina's book recommendations. Okay, I went ahead and put it in there. So you can see that book. That's a really, I describe that book as like a goddess is whispering in your ear. That's how I love it. Dear Mina, I'm currently working on creating my first digital course about my Instagram marketing niche. Any advice? Sure. I would recommend the profit from every post course that I have. That's a great one for that. If you need more like help on creating a course, I also have a course called Course Codes that will teach you Crystalline, I think it was called Crystalline. How to create your first course. Here it is. Ah, I keep putting it in where you're supposed to be searching for emojis. That is super annoying. Okay. Yeah, Happy New Year as well. I'll be active. I'll be very active on Instagram. And if I ever need to post something or something in December, it's probably going to be Level Up Queens membership for now. Maybe we'll see. December is really I have my nephew is getting married, so I have like a lot of family stuff, and then I'm delivering all my stuff in Kainath and all the stuff that I promised. So I'm gonna be a little light on social media in December. Definitely nothing on YouTube. That I've decided, but you'll see me on Instagram. It's easier to post on there. YouTube takes a lot more of like a time and energy investment. This was so much fun. Thanks, Mina, for answering my questions in such a fun way. You're so welcome, babe. Happy New Year, everyone. And of course, I'll still see you guys in on Instagram. Mina, what's the difference between the two human design courses and it's only for projector? So my main human design course, I only have one human design course actually. It's for all types, and I will go ahead and link it here. Failed again. Human design course. That's for all types. This was so much fun, Mina. Thank you for answering all my questions. Enjoy the event tonight. Thank you, Jazz. I appreciate you. There's just so much like new page energy for me coming up in my life and my business, and I'm excited. There's gonna be a lot of big there's like completion energy of like closing things and closing chapters and like wrapping things up, and then like fresh energy. Mina, is the feminine business course focused on energetics? That course, I talked about my strategy at that time, which is pretty much the same now, of like really being a heart-centered, bliss-focused entrepreneur. And so it's energetic, but it also tells you exactly what I'm doing. And so I also teach you in there like what I'm doing in those early stages that are still the foundation of my growth in my business. The only thing that's changing is I'm not going to be doing I'm definitely not going to be doing YouTube lives anymore. I don't know if YouTube will be a part of my business at all in 2025. I'm not going to close down what's there, but I'm not feeling like it's going to be a part of my 2025 like alignment. Instagram is more like kind of like exciting me. Thank you, Mina. You're such an incredible inspiration. Thank you, Goddess. I appreciate you. Hi, Mina. If I already have the human design course, can I upgrade to the quantum self human design readings? Let me see. Was there a code ever placed in it? Because any place where you can upgrade, there's usually a code. Let me see. You can use the Alchemy 24 code for sure. But let me see if there was ever an upgrade code. If it is, it's always in your portal. I'm gonna go log in right now and see. That is great if you want to learn how to do readings and build a reading-based business, which by the way, that's like a very, if you're aligned with it, it's a very high profit business. It's not passive, but it's high profit. Yeah, I don't see a code to upgrade. Here's what I'll do. Let me tap into this. Because I was thinking, what do I want to do for Cyber Monday? And I was gonna do that tomorrow, but this code will expire by then. Let me do something extra juicy. So the human design reading course is 2,222. Let's give you guys a crazy like something on it as kind of like my last kind of sale thing for the year. So that's what it looks like right now. I'll throw the link for you. It's 2,222. Let me put something together on it. We're just hanging out here doing stuff. My team always freaks out when I just like make all these crazy decisions on the spot. They don't involve them, but we're just gonna do it. That's just how we are. That's why we have a business, so we can do whatever the hell we want. Okay, countdown. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm gonna put a countdown timer on it. Cyber Monday for my cuties. Super impulsive. But we're doing it. Who needs this course? Who wants to start a reading business? First of all, I should be asking that. Thank you for answering my questions, Vina. I'm really going to miss your live, but excited to see your next evolution on Instagram. Thank you, Starlight. And my lives I'll still be having lives. They're gonna be in like my paid containers. So they're gonna be more in my 99 realm, kainat, all the things. I'm just channeling my energy elsewhere. Is there anyone else that's interested in creating a reading-based business? I'm just wondering now, I'm second guessing it because I'm like, I'd rather do it on the course that will help like the most number of people. Jazz, you want to start a reading base? Is there someone else? Or should I have just given you a code? Would have been easier. I'm growing my astrology reading business. Oh, you got your reading with Armand? Congratulations, babe. You're gonna love it. He is the best of the best. Okay, so My team is gonna be like, what are you doing? Okay. So I'm not gonna like send emails. This is just for you guys. So it's done. The full price was 2,222 and I'm making it 1111, so 50% off. The timer runs off and you can use the alchemy code. I'm not going to email about this. There's going to be no warnings. It's just for you. So that's what I'm going to do so that you can just easily upgrade. You're so sweet, Mia. Thank you for trying to create an offer based on my request. You're so welcome, Jess. I know that once you have your reading business, it's going to be fire. You're going to help heal the planet. So go and get it, girl. Go and get it. I've been on the fence with human design and wasn't sure which one to get. So this one has the entire human design course in it. It also has, let me look at the curriculum. It has the spiritual business sessions. It has the how to read your human design chart, but you can use the spiritual business readings for anything. It also has my entire human design course. It also has the transmissions from Armand, which are audio transmissions. So that's all in there. You're welcome. Amazing. I'm so happy for you guys. I'll go ahead and put Armand's reading thing on the end as well. Anything else before I go? I love you guys so much. This was so much fun. I will see you in 99 Realm, in Kainat, in all the things. Awesome, Jess. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations, gorgeous. Yay. Go and get that reading business started. Spiritual readings, big money. I told you guys that story, right? I found out from my clients. When I started doing business coaching, I was getting all these clients and they were all different fields, different things. And I started noticing that the people that were like really quickly scaling 50K months, 100K months, 150K months, they were doing readings. And I was like, I thought the big money is in the passive businesses, right? How are you making all this money? Readings. People, and I didn't even realize there was such a big, massive need for intuitive readers, people that can just tap into like the psychics, the mediums, the healers, the guides, the seers, like so much. And so that was like on my mind. So then when Armand was like, I want to start my first business, I was like, okay, let's start you off with readings. It was perfect because I didn't want to do human design readings, but my clients needed human design readings. They were like asking about them all the time. And I didn't want to do them. I have a very big audience. I have bigger clients that I'm working with, right? I don't have time to do readings. And so when Armand came to me, I knew that was the solution. So then I told him, I'm like, instead of teaching you individually, what if I teach you in a course so that other women can learn, other people can join? That's where that course was birthed. Yes, that's what I recommend. And let me give you an example. So Armand did readings, 5 to 6 readings a day for 2 years straight. And then it was time for him to do something passive. So I was launching Money, Money, Come to Me Play Shop. And I told him, I said, if you can record some audio like transmissions for my clients, I'll put that in Money, Money, Come to Me and in my human design course. And in this one, it's in all 3. And I will give you revenue share. And so Armand gets 50% of all the revenue from Money, Money, Come to Me. And he gets 20% revenue share from this course, the readings course, and the human design course. So that's his passive. So once you have certain things, another way you can couple readings with passive is once you've done enough readings, you'll realize that there are certain things that you have to tell all your clients. Obviously, there's things that are like intuitive that you're doing based on that client in front of you, but there's going to be some things, regardless of whether you're doing angel readings or human design readings or numerology or psychic readings, like it doesn't matter, or tarot or oracle, there's going to be some things that are universal. So what you want to do then is see what those things are, record them once, and that will be your digital course. So then when someone buys a reading from you, you can say, watch these recordings, the course is included, watch these recordings and then show up on the reading. And what will happen then is now you don't have to repeat the stuff that you would repeat all the time. You can go deeper in that session. You can just start where they're already at. So that's one way. Also, what you'll find is some people don't really have time or care to get on a call with you. They can just buy your digital course. So that's another way you can monetize that. And you're helping all kinds of people. You're helping the people that want to get on a call with you, and you're also helping people that only want the digital. Oh, I didn't know it was 2 courses in one. Thank you, Mina. I'm so ready to start my business. Decision made. Awesome. Yes, it has the human design course in there, and it has the actual intensive where I was teaching both of my sons. My other son, you guys don't know this, my 14-year-old is also trained to do human design readings. He hasn't started his business yet, but he wanted to get trained with his brother. They're very close. They're best friends. So I trained them all at the same time, and they loved it. They had a lot of fun. Do you still recommend the membership on YouTube to see all the videos? Yes. So I'm leaving the memberships intact for now because I have tons of content on this channel, membership only, and tons of content in the other. So people who want that can, like, options are available for you. Like there's always options. So you can still get that. And then when you're done, you can cancel. Sending love to you all. Thank you so much. This was better than watching a movie. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. Mean, I want to be a life coach for long-term. Do your courses certify? I do not have a certification course at this time. Can you please explain the difference between all your courses, YouTube subscription, Gynath, and 99 Realm? I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll do it real quick. So YouTube membership has access to exclusive live streams that regular YouTube doesn't. So if you're not a member, you can't see that content. So that's the YouTube membership, and that's $20 a month. All my courses they're courses. Just like at university, you took separate courses. They're each a course. That's it. Simple as that. They all have a flavor, whatever that course is about, and you can read on them on the sales page on my website, TheUniverseGuru.com. Gynath is my high proximity. It's my 1-year mentorship. You can sign up for a year after that by buying there's a alum option. But when you sign up first, it's an application only. And that's when you are spending a whole year doing deep healing work with me in 4 different areas. So it's going to be inner work, like just overall inner work, nervous system, all that stuff, relationships, business, career, and then money and manifestation. That's Gynath. 99 Realm is included in Gynath, but that's a kind of a taster kind of option. So people who want to be in Gynath, but they can't be in Gynath yet for whatever reason, they can sign up for 99 Realm, which is my monthly membership. And you can sign up for 1 year at a time or just $222 a month. And that gives you access to a course a month and bonus Q&As where I can go deep into the courses that I've given you, like answer any questions, and then extra bonuses in there. That's all on the sales page. You can see exactly what's in there. Awesome. Okay, Manisha, I'll see you in 99 Realm. That's going to be on 12/12. Yes. All right, loves, this was so much fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. You could have been anywhere and you chose to spend this time with me hanging out. So I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a beautiful December. Happy New Year. I know that this year is going to bring, even this year is not over. We still have 30 days of amazingness. It's going to bring you a lot of blessings. And 2025 is going to be fabulous for all of us. I'm so excited about it. Love it. I'm excited for 2025. Me too. Me too. I will see you guys in 99 Realm, Kainat, all the things, all the places. I love you so much. Bye, everyone.